Chapter 24?
Come here, whore. I said, come here, bitch.
DeGasser yelled. He was drunk once more. Smashed, to be honest.
Honey, what?
His wife was scared and submissive. She just peeked out from the kitchen with a plate and a towel in her hands. She had been doing the dishes for an hour now, trying to avoid her husband and his bottle in the living room.
I said, come here, bitch.
He was drunk as hell and mad. She hoped to buy time with her trick so he would just calm the fuck down or get too drunk to understand anything.
Okay, honey. Just let me finish.
Now!
Come here, you fucking bitch.
He was not going to give up.
Okay, dear, what is it?
She walked into the room with her hands in front of her, looking like a hamster.
Just give me a second.
Chief Tegasara got up from the low armchair with an extra-large sake bottle in his hand, 2/3 of it empty. He walked to the bedroom. The old man fired up his power tool and drilled a round hole in the wall, dust and debris flying all over the room and landing on the floor.
Honey, what are you doing?
She was scared for her life.
Come here, bitch.
The bitch was silent. He had become calm, like a cup of water putting out embers. He put the power drill on the floor and pulled his pants down. He pierced the wall with his soft cock.
Honey, what are you doing?
She was frightened of the actions her husband was performing. He had to be mad. He ruined a perfectly fine and beautiful wall just to stick his dick through it.
Suck it, you whore. Suck it hard. Milk me, you bitch.
The Gassero was ready. He pushed his palms against the wall. His wife obeyed. She got down on her knees opposite the wall and licked his pecker. She masturbated her big vagina rhythmically. The old whore was into the sucking kink. The old man had gone mental, lost his mind, but she loved the taste of his dick. Come on! She was loving it so much, she made herself climax 3 times in 5 minutes with her still soapy fingers.
Oh, yes, baby.
With eyes closed on the other side of the wall, he imagined that he was being sucked off by a supermodel. Finally, after 10 years of trouble, he climaxed on the face of his beloved wife. Life was a success again. All they needed was a wall between them and some fantasy. The wife returned to the kitchen, whistling with cum-loaded face to continue washing the dishes, and Negasara sat back down behind the table and kept sucking on his large sake bottle. He was the man of the house, the caretaker, and the cumbringer 3069. Any sex was good sex, especially when love faded. Tegasara had trouble getting up, and mainly only because he disliked his wife so much, it turned out that a single hole in the wall could solve their problems. The glory hole! And truly glorious it was. There was always the possibility for him to drill a second one. A wall with nothing but holes to fuck his wife trough. Like a slice of Swiss cheese.
You beautiful bitch. Cum looks good on your face.
The drunk man complimented his blushing wife.
I heard it's good for the skin.
The slut of a wife wanted more. She was willing to take a load on her face every night just to prove that the two of them belonged together. That it all wasn't a silly mistake committed in the foolishness of their youth. It was the first night they went to bed together. She took a sip from his sake bottle, told him that she loved him, and fell asleep on his gray, drunken chest. Before falling asleep, he enjoyed the beautiful panorama of the city and the scent of his wife. Life was beautiful just for a night, just right there and then. The endless troubles disappeared into the gloom of the night. 2 generic fools had found each other. The story in their heads had beaten them into submission with no reproduction. More human than anyone else on the planet, they succumbed to the eternal darkness of the universe. Pathetic and lost with nothing but the golden crumbs of life. Sex, love, those were fading concepts that only ignited their souls for a moment or two. It was really meant for the young, but the two of them, when making love, felt like stealing time, like buying something that was not allowed.
I love you, baby.
Tegasara confessed to his wife, who was snoring on his white chest. He watched her. He sighed at the dumb world behind the window and fell asleep. The single tear ran down his cheek, mirroring the lights of the city.